Hello and welcome to another segment of The Mindset of Writing. My name is Michael Ray King. Today's writing tip is grammar got run over by a book coach. Yep, grammar got run over by a book coach. I was going to write the whole song, but apparently I can't sing. I'm much better writer than singer. I can't take credit for the title of this. My friend and author and an awesome coach, Elizabeth Park, said, "Ooh, you need to call it Grammar Got Run Over by a Reindeer." I changed it up to Grammar Got Run Over by a Book Coach. One of the most prevalent hindrances to getting a book written in a timely manner is this practice that seems to be everywhere of critiquing and editing as you go. I have numerous stories about this. One of the offspring of Margaret Mitchell, Gone with the Wind lady, had been trying to write a book for years, and she was trying to edit as she went, and she'd only gotten a couple chapters done over the course of 5 years, attempting to perfect the book as she went. She took my workshop, and the next thing you know, she had a book. She now has a publishing company. She has 3 or 4 books out and does book marketing. She's a wonderful lady. The internal critic is so strong in all of us. It's one of the things that holds back many writers. There's 2 huge things that hold people back, but that internal critic of needing to write the perfect sentence or needing to make sure all your grammar and punctuation is absolutely perfect will kill the momentum of your book. Writers get hung up on the aspects of the technicalities of writing to the point where they abandon the creative side of writing. That is not what you're there for as a writer. Here's a big myth buster. A writer does not need to know the rules of writing so that they know how to break them. I had that crammed down my throat for years. That's a crock of crap. Are you an editor or are you a writer? If you're a writer, tell me a story. Can you tell me a story? That's what I want. Good case in point. One of my authors, and she lets me tell this story. I won't throw her name out there right now, but she allows me to tell this story. Her first book, she took my workshop. Her first draft manuscript of her first book was a 50,000 word paragraph. Yeah, paragraph. I read it. It was a little brutal. There were no dialogue tags and no quotation marks, and it was really not structured anything like a book. But you know what she did? She told me a story. I was able to read a 50,000 word paragraph as a story. I saw the story. I felt the story. And you know what she did? She took 3 months to learn through rewrite and edit how to clean that book up and make it pristine as a standalone book. The really interesting thing about her progress, she ended up, that book was book 1 of a trilogy. Her second book, the first draft manuscript, oh my God, there were paragraphs, dialogue tags. It looked like night and day, a completely different writer. She was learning craft of writing as she went. All writers, if we're really looking to progress, we learn through the editing process and we learn our craft of writing as we go. I am not throwing craft of writing out the door. I'm not saying don't learn punctuation and grammar and all that stuff. I'm just saying don't allow it to hold you back. Tell me a story. If you're a really good storyteller, you're going to capture me. And if you're a really smart writer, you're going to pay for a good editor to go through and clean up your work. The benefit of saying, my favorite saying here is, puke your book. Anyone who's taken my workshop, they hear it all the time. Just puke your book, get it out. That first draft is for you. It's for your eyes only. So just get it out and rewrite and edit. We'll clean it up. The benefit to writing a book like this. There's a lot of them. It allows your creativity to flow without that internal critic. That is vital. The more creativity you can put into it, the more power you're getting out of it. You also are going to write with a lot more confidence because you're not going to have this voice in your ear all the time telling you, oh, you can't do that. Where's your punctuation? If you put too many commas in there, should there be a comma in here? You don't need to be thinking about that when you're writing your book. Now, even if you're writing nonfiction, you need to be focused on the subject and what you're writing about. You also are going to complete your book in a more timely manner. That is priceless for all of us. We don't want to take years to get our books written. You could conceivably get your first draft done, work through rewrite and edit, send it off to an editor, and while it's at the editor, be jumping into your next book. That is what a lot of writers can do these days. You also will learn craft of writing through the editing process. Every writer who's ever started out has started out with things that are books that are not as strong as what they would write later in life. That's because they've been through the process. They understand the mechanisms and the craft of writing. And really, the best way to get there is to dive in and see it for yourself. Don't let other people tell you, experience it, absorb it. I'm writing a book right now. Take the best and throw away the rest. Do that. Take the best of what I have to say and throw away the rest. If you want to find me anytime, Google my name, Michael Ray King. I will be the first page of Google. I'd love to hear from you. I have a blog site, michaelrayking.com. This video will appear there. Please feel free to read any of my articles on there. And I love to hear from people. So come on by and give me a shout out. And also, if you really like the video and enjoy it, please share this with other people and come back again next week and I'll have a new one for you. Have a great writing day.